pleased to say we're back in Benidorm. And for something different this time, we're actually doing a challenge. It's an SAS challenge, which Elaine will explain.
Yes, the SAS challenge. It's nothing to do with the military or anything like that. It's the Sun and Sangria challenge. We're going to try different bars with different sangrias. We won't. Yes, we haven't even had any yet, and I can't speak. So we're going to try some different sangrias and score them out of 10. And we'll also name the bars so that anybody coming to Benidorm can go to the ones that we score highest, but that necessarily doesn't mean that you might think
And
the
how
same.
many will we fit in 4 days?
No, let's just do tonight. I don't want to drink sangria for a week.
Right.
And the first bar is this one, the Mojito bar.
First one's at the Mojito bar. It was how much?
$5.90 for a glass.
Yeah. And you get a plate of nuts that Elaine has eaten while she was waiting for me fiddling on getting this set up. Anyway, we're going to do the taste test. So, out of 10 for taste.
Let me try. Well, it's nice and sweet, which is the way I like the drinks. But it's probably not that strong. But taste-wise for me, it's nice and sweet, so I'm going to give it 7.
First thing I've noticed is it's a huge lump. This ice cube in here is the one that sank the Titanic. There we go. So that tends to water it down quite a bit. I give it quite a little bit of a stir just to get the mix, because the flavour tends to go down. Okay. I find that quite tart.
Okay.
Quite tart. Fruity, but tart. And there's not much taste to it. It's quite watery, and I wouldn't say very strong.
Okay, so what's your score?
My score out of 10 is a firm 4.
Ooh.
The next place is the Nova, which is well, we don't know where it is. Where is it? It's somewhere in the old town, near to the church, which is here. They don't do individual glasses in here, so this is a jug. I believe it's a 1 litre jug, and I think you made it from scratch. Are you ready to give it a go?
Yes, well, I have to pour it. Don't have that on camera.
What was that about the spill?
This is why I actually didn't want it on camera.
This was around the €40 mark for a litre, and Elaine's going to taste this for the first time.
Right, the difference between that one and the previous one for me is it's thicker. The other one was a bit watery, like Andrew said. This one's thicker, possibly a little bit more stronger, but still not really strong. But I don't know whether sangria is supposed to taste strong, but I would say for my mark, let me just taste it again. I'll give that an 8 because the last one was 7. Now Andrew's trying his for the first time.
Much nicer.
Do you see what I mean about it being thicker?
A lot thicker taste, but
Yes.
there's almost some sugary syrup or something.
Syrup.
Sugary syrup. Yeah, but again, not very strong, but as you say, how strong is sangria supposed to be? I would give that a 5.
Okay.
I've had another taste, and I'm going to revise my score to a 6 because I think it's slightly stronger than I thought, and it does have a much better taste. It hasn't got that watery taste that the last one had.
But I'm also going to revise my score. And it's not the score actually, the score's still going to be 8, but I think on the last bit I said there was a little bit more alcohol. I want to revise that and say there's quite a lot more alcohol because I actually feel like I've had a right skinful. So this alcohol content is really, really strong.
So we were going to do we were going to get a few reviews in tonight, but I think this might be the last
We
one.
might have to revise that.
Not a good review really, is it? Two sangrias.
We're just about to go into Nirvana, just like the group. We're going in there, and this is going to be challenge number 3 of the Sangria challenge.
We were really impressed with this one because this is the view from there.
Very nice. My review for this one is it's very nice. It's not too sweet. You can definitely taste the red wine. And my score, I'm trying to think what the last highest score was for me. I think it might have been an 8. I'm going to stick with an 8 for this one as well, although it tastes completely different to the last 8. But it's an 8 from me.
So this one you could really taste the red wine. It doesn't taste very strong, but the flavour is lovely. I think I would give this one a 6. I am going to revise my score to a solid 8 because I hadn't mixed the drink properly and there was much more flavour and much more strength. A solid 8.
You know how we're looking for a house to buy?
Yeah.
Well, I think we should get one of these.
One of these.
I'm sure we could manage it if we stop drinking for a couple of months.
The next one is Tortuga Beach. Hope we're pronouncing that right. Tortuga Beach. Let's see what the sangria is like. We're being promised a good one. He said they're quite strong, and it's a jug of sangria for €12. So the guy who owns the place is English, certainly English speaking, and he's promised us that it's a really good sangria. He said that it's made from Rioja and gin and all sorts of things. So are you looking forward to this one?
I am, yes, very much so. And it'd be interesting to see if you end up with a headache because normally you can't take gin.
Can't drink gin. So we'll give it a go. I didn't know that you put gin in sangria. But it's got papaya, it's got apple. Yep.
Now. That's very nice. I can taste the wine. Taste the wine. Not dissimilar from the last sangria that we had. So, score-wise, I think I'll say another solid 8. I know we haven't given any 10s in here, but I really don't know what a 10 would entail, to be honest. But 8 is still a good score, and I like it.
Let's give this one a go. Quite bold, strongish. A lot of taste, not quite as much taste as the last one. I would go with round about a 7. Not really in the Sangria League. However, we must recommend a little side thing. Recommend the Kathmandu restaurant in Benidorm. Absolutely fabulous food, beautiful wine, first class service. Just one of the best restaurants that we know of. Well worth a visit.
So all that remains to be seen. I honestly haven't had that much to drink. Vaya España and ciao, hasta luego, hasta pronto, and all of that jazz.
We'll
We shall
see you soon.
Bye.
Bye.